Well, hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm muted. I hope you can hear me. Let's try again. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to a Hyperion morning. Sorry, I was muted because I was recording some music earlier, and I didn't want the microphones to bleed over to it. But it's always something in the morning. But here we are. Here we are to share some positivities and some smiles. Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning, sweetie. I realized I should have a hat on. I'm bad hair day, but
you look great. You look fantastic, as Michelle always does, right, everybody? Michelle always looks wonderful, and we are lucky to have her here with us. Hey, good morning, Caleb.
Hi, Caleb.
Good
Thanks
to see
for
you here
joining
this morning.
us.
Appreciate
saying
you.
hi.
Appreciate you joining us. Appreciate you joining us. Thanks for being here. As again, we just try and share some smiles and share some positivity to get your day started in the best way possible. So what are we talking about on this day? It is Wednesday, October 8th, 2025. Well, this came out yesterday. Don't know if you heard about this, but this was fascinating. So Disney apparently has come to a large financial deal to get the rights to this book series called Impossible Creatures that is written by Catherine Rundle. She's a British author. Mm-hmm. And apparently, I don't know anything about this series. Michelle, I don't know if you've ever heard anything about this series.
No, have not.
Apparently, they're putting it on par with the likes of Harry Potter, Hunger Games, the Twilight series. Like, that's how big a hit this is, which I've never heard of it, which, okay. But apparently, it's a huge hit, and this is kind of a big deal for Disney that they are going to be taking the books that they've created. They're already going to be writing a couple screenplays for the first couple books in this series. Apparently, this series takes place. Apparently, there's a young boy by the name of Christopher who finds, surprise, a portal to a magical world. Where he meets a girl named Mal there. Mm-hmm. And apparently they try and do their best to save these creatures that depend on magic to kind of, give them energy. Sounds very Disney.
Yeah,
I don't know about
but it sounds fun.
Like it. And again, if this is as big a thing as it sounds like it is, this could be a real boom for Disney.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Happy. I don't know how I missed that.
Yeah.
Had a lot going on.
It was a story yesterday. It was on deadline.com. They're the ones that kind of reported this deal. Mm-hmm. And again, I don't know I've never read any of these books, although now I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll need to check them out. Although I'm kind of a person that's weird. Like many people like to read the books first and then watch the movies. I'm kind of a movies first and then read the books to kind of fill in the gaps on that. But I mean, I can't say that that's the right way to do it. That's just how I like to do it.
Right.
But I find it fascinating, and it does sound interesting. And apparently there's going to be a 5-book series.
Wow.
So this could be getting into a stream of possible movies if they are successful.
Yeah. Wow. That is truly exciting.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's a big deal. Yeah, apparently it's a big deal. So we'll wait and see. I'm sure these are years in the coming, but because they're just writing the screenplays now. Maybe they've already written the screenplays and now it's a matter of getting them into production. Right. But still, either way, great, interesting news for sure. What else did we hear about yesterday from the Disney company? Well, we got to see our first peek at the new Clawhauser audio animatronic that's going to be part of the Zootopia Better Zootgether, a show that's debuting just next month out at Disney's Animal Kingdom Park.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It looks great,
it does.
doesn't he? It looks like Clawhauser.
Yeah. He definitely looks like we've talked about recently, where the Imagineers are really working closely with the animators for the films over at the Disney Animation Studios to make sure that it's translating their products or their attractions are translating to things that we really can say, yeah, that's just like in the screen.
Yeah.
It's like in the film.
That looks great. I'm very excited for the show. Extremely excited. Can't wait to see it when it comes up, because we love Zootopia, and we're pretty sure we're going to like Zootopia too.
Right.
When that debuts next month as well. And Clawhauser, it's great. Fantastic. So can't wait to see this and see more from that show. Also in audio animatronic news, we did learn that apparently over at Epcot, they're going to be updating here sometime in the very near future the animatronics from Frozen Ever After to be kind of on par with Frozen Ever After that is at Hong Kong Disneyland. And also, I'm assuming what will be opening up in Disneyland Paris when they open up that attraction, Frozen Ever After, over there as well. So more of the updated, amazing animatronics that you've seen and we've wished we've kind of had over here. Apparently, they're going to be updating that over at the Norway Pavilion as well.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I mean, I do think that's one of the things. If we hear criticisms about that attraction, it's usually regarding the audio animatronics, and so I'm glad they're going to be updating that.
Not so much the movements, but the projection faces that people are like, they're a little skeeved out by it. That's the kind of, I don't have a true issue with it, but I can see where people think it's a little cheap looking. But apparently they're going to, and we've seen videos, or maybe you've seen videos of the Hong Kong animatronics and how good those are. I'm sure as we see advances in animatronics coming more and more frequently, it's good that they're going to continue to that, even with more classic attractions in the park. Not that Frozen Ever After is a classic attraction, but it's been around for a few years now.
Yeah.
So really cool. And as we all know, hashtag Real Men Love Frozen. So I'm excited about this. Although I won't be excited that it's closed down for a while, but I will be excited for what's to come. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, we also learned a little bit of when the Rock and Roll Coaster featuring the Muppets will be officially opening at Walt Disney World. Now, we didn't get a definite date, but we did at least get a season. Which is whenever you say summer, even that could be anywhere from May to October. I mean, even though some of that is spring and some of that is fall, it could be any of those times in between that. But at least we kind of have a little bit better idea. So next year, 2026, they'll be opening that up with, of course, the Electric Mayhem and the fun. And very excited to try that once that opens up.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, it's nice that they've narrowed it down, because I think a lot of times when we hear things like, oh, it's coming in 2022 or 2026, people think, oh, it's December or something like that, we think that it's going to be the end of the year. So it's nice that it's mid-year. It's, I think they're working to maybe regain some of that summer, crowds again, or at least, get people coming back to the parks in the summertime more.
Right. I would say somewhere before October, it'll open up. I'm guessing they're going to try and, like you said, try and get it open up for the summer, for the official summer, like, June, July, August. But we'll wait and find out the actual dates. And I'm sure that they're still trying to pin that all down once they actually start, because they haven't even closed Rock and Roller Coaster yet. To start this refurbishment. So once they actually get moving on it, then they can see how their progress goes and kind of pinpoint an actual real date, and probably some soft openings and maybe some, DVC, D23, pass holder, soft openings as well. So we'll see.
I mean, good thing that they already did all the refurbishment or the refreshing that they needed to do, like with the track, the main structure of it. And so this is just kind of creating some of those other elements.
Yep, exactly. So, can't wait for all those things to happen. Hey there, Laquan.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for
Happy hump
joining
day
us.
to you as well. Hope you're having a good morning so far. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, this is cool. This is National Hero Day. And yes, you could think of superheroes, of course. But really what we're talking about are the heroes in your community. Who do you consider a hero? Is it first responders? Is it teachers? Is it your parents? Who is it? It's your wife, my hero. Who is it in your household? And it's a day to celebrate those heroes in your life on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, just people in the community who, just really impact their community in a positive
over
way
and above to make sure, whatever they do, whatever. It could be the guy who toasts up your bagel in the morning. That could be your hero. He puts a little extra cream cheese on that bagel, whatever. Doesn't matter. Celebrate their heroes in your lives, no matter what they do and how hard they work. And I treat great members of those are the cast members out at Disney, team members out at Universal, but all those that go over and above to make sure your vacations, your visits, whatever it might be, that much more special at Disney parks, Universal parks, any of the theme parks you love.
Right. And they do love to know that they're appreciated. You know, like we all do. We all love to feel appreciated. So,
and I'm just going to say, you're our hero.
Yeah.
So we're celebrating you today. Thank you for being our hero. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, maybe your heroes are those people that still have jobs, because there's not as many of them, as paper carriers, because today is National Paper Carrier Day. There's not as many because, let's just be honest, newspaper is kind of a dying thing, but there still are people who get papers and they still get them delivered. Now, I'm in my day, because I'm old, when I was a paper boy. I had a paper route. I was on my bike delivering papers. Yes, when I was young. Then they kind of got away from that, and then it was more adults in cars delivering papers. And they still exist to this day, although again, fewer and farther between for sure. But they do get out there and get that news to you. And if you enjoy the newspaper, then those are the people that get them out.
Yeah, I'm glad they have a day, especially since, like you said, it's kind of a fading industry.
Right.
So
maybe you can get celebrate the paper carriers today by watching Newsies, of course. Yes, because it's all about the strike for the paper carriers back in the day in New York. Yeah, definitely. And it's just great. It's just great. So definitely check it out today on Disney Plus. They have both the actual film version and they have the stage to screen version too. So either way, you can check it out and enjoy on this paper carrier day. What else is today? Well, Michelle, did you play this? You had to have played this. It is National Tag Day, like touch tag day. Did you play touch tag?
Yes. Yeah. And when I was a lot younger, lived in a neighborhood that had a lot of kids, and that was definitely that. I guess at school too.
It's the most recess. It's almost one of the most simple but fun games you can play, and also gets out and is all about activity, because basically somebody's it, and then you're just trying not to become it by having somebody tag you.
Right.
And then it's just fun, laughing, running around, having a great time. That's what this day is all about. It's out and getting that physical activity, playing touch tag, and enjoying yourself and getting out. And you can do it as kids. You can do it as a family. You can do it however you like. But today's the day to get out and do that on this day.
Nice. Move around and
get some exercise.
Yes.
It's really good. It's really good exercise and really fun. A lot of laughing.
True.
For sure. So, they do that. Today also happens to be World Octopus Day. So maybe you get out to the seas and check out the octopus over at Epcot. We can also celebrate it with Hank, our favorite octopus. Well, technically he's a septopus from Finding Dory, but he still works. He's almost an octopus. He's just missing one leg. But you can celebrate by watching Finding Dory Day and Hank, who is great.
Right.
Love Hank.
Yeah. What a fun character in there. Yes. So cute movie all around.
Yeah, definitely on this day. What else are we talking about today? Well, I don't know if octopus enjoy this, but they swim around with them. Today is National Salmon Day. So you can celebrate by watching the salmon swim upstream. Or if you're like us, especially me, you can enjoy a nice piece of salmon today, because I do love salmon.
Yeah. Or if you get to go on I guess it's outside of the Alaska cruise window normally, but that's something that you can actually see the salmon.
Yeah, we're not really in that season where they're swimming upstream. It's a little colder than now. They're actually swimming downstream and getting out to the oceans, because salmon are those freshwater, saltwater hybrids that do both. But you can, if you go to Alaska, you can definitely check them out. There's lots of places to check out the salmon, especially during the peak season. We have somebody visiting us here in the studio.
Say good morning.
But I do like a nice piece of salmon for sure. And it is so good. It's one of my favorite types of seafood.
Yeah,
for sure.
So healthy.
Yeah, you can enjoy that today. Or maybe you can enjoy some pierogies today. That pasta usually filled with a little bit of potato or, maybe a little meat, something along those lines.
Cheese.
I do love a good pierogi. What about you, Michelle?
Yeah, I do too. I had an aunt who used to, hand make them, and they were amazing.
Yeah, I do love pierogies very much so. And today's a great day. To have a pierogi. And there's really a bad day to have a pierogi. Or maybe for something like this, for those of you with a little bit of a sweet tooth, but looking for something for lunch, how about a fluffernutter? Because today is National Fluffernutter Day. Do you know what a fluffernutter is, Michelle?
I have had fluffernutters. So yum.
It is a peanut butter sandwich with marshmallow fluff in it. That's the fluffernutter. It is too sweet for me. It's not my thing. I'm a peanut butter and jelly person. I love a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But maybe a fluffernutter might be more up your speed. It's obviously a favorite of a lot of people.
Yeah, no, it's delicious. I'm kind of surprised because it does have peanut butter, that it's not something that you tend to like. But
I just, it's a little too sweet for me. Even with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I like a lot of peanut butter and a little jelly.
Oh yeah, you can do that with fluffernutter too.
I guess you could, but I'm not a huge marshmallow fluff person. I'll be honest with you. I'm just not. I'm not. So it doesn't really do too much for me, but I totally get it. If you enjoy that on the day, have it. Have a fluffernutter today if you haven't had one in a long time. A lot of people grew up. It's a lot of nostalgia for something.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I always thought of it more New England.
Could be
staple.
I guess.
I don't know.
Maybe that's why I haven't had much, but I didn't grow up in New England like you did. So yeah. Enjoy your fluffernutters on this day. And if it's your birthday today, have a fluffernutter, have some salmon, have some pierogi, whatever. Happy birthday to you on this October 8th. Celebrate the heck out of it. Here are some of the amazing people you celebrate your birthday with. How about Chevy Chase? Yes, he turns 82 today, born this day in 1943. Of course, you know, back from when he started with he was only in 1 year of Saturday Night Live.
So hard to believe.
But yeah, he was a very impactful year for Saturday Night Live. Matter of fact, he won 2 Emmys for that year of Saturday Night Live as a writer and, of course, the host of Weekend Update.
Oh, yeah.
It started the tradition of Weekend Update hosts that are great on Saturday Night Live. Then, of course, he went on to the movies. We know Caddyshack, Fletch, Spies Like Us, Three Amigos, one of our favorites. Yes. He also, of course, is Clark Griswold in the Vacation movies, where we really know him as we start to move into the Christmas Vacation period. That's where we really know him. We also loved him in Community as Pierce Hawthorne in the television show Community. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to great actress Sigourney Weaver. She turned 76 today, born on this day in 1949. She's won a couple of Golden Globes. She's won a Grammy. She's been nominated for 3 Academy Awards, for 4 Emmy Awards, and a Tony Award.
Wow.
Yeah. Of course, you know her from so many things, including she was Ellen Ripley in the Aliens franchise movies, Dana Barrett in Ghostbusters. Yes. We love her in Galaxy Quest, one of our favorite movies, such a great movie. And of course, she's been in Avatar, and she will be appearing in the new Star Wars film, Mandalorian and Grogu. She has a role in that. And she's done some voiceover work. You can hear her voice. We just talked about Finding Dory.
Yep.
You can hear her in that. And in WALL-E, her voice is in that as well.
Yeah. So. It's funny because in Finding Dory, they actually say Sigourney Weaver. It's not just like she's playing a character. It's like her voice is her voice.
Yeah. That's fun. Thank you, Sigourney Weaver. Yeah. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to great actor and screenwriter Matt Damon. He turns 55 today, born on this day in 1970. He has won an Academy Award for screenwriting for Good Will Hunting. He's won a Golden Globe and was nominated. He won a Golden Globe for Good Will Hunting. He also won a Golden Globe for his role in The Martian.
Oh, yeah.
He was also Academy Award nominated for that role. But you know him from all, I guess, Good Will Hunting, Saving Private Ryan, The Departed. He's in the Oceans movies. He's Jason Bourne in the Bourne movies. Just amazing. He's great in everything he's in, Michelle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Super talented. And he's not one that, you know, like you have any challenges with going from one role to another. No. He really brings you in on his character.
Yeah, you always realize, okay, that's Matt Damon. And yet he's that good an actor that he sells it. So yeah, that's always a testament to an acting ability when you can buy into a character despite knowing exactly who that actor is whenever they're in it, for sure. So happy birthday to him. And finally, last but definitely not least, happy birthday to Bruno Mars, one of the greatest entertainers of our time. He turns 40 today, born on this day in 1985. He sold over 150 million records already. He has 16 Grammys. You know all the songs. I mean, Uptown Funk You're going to get on the dance floor when Uptown Funk comes on. Just the Way You Are, Grenade, all these great songs. Like, he is such an entertainer, such a performer. The Super Bowl halftime shows were some of the best of all time, for sure.
Yeah.
He's amazing. Happy birthday to him.
Yeah, happy birthday to me. Like you said, he's just an incredible entertainer. That's when you said his name, I just kept thinking that. Like, he is just so phenomenal.
Yep. So happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. A bit of shameless self-promotion before we get out of here. We do have a new episode out from this last Sunday. Hopefully you've downloaded, listened to it already. Also, our video version is available for you here on YouTube, also on Spotify if you want to check it out. We are talking all about the Disney Destiny, all the amazing things that are available for you aboard that ship if you are having the chance to sail on her soon. And we talk about why we feel its theming may be taking things to the next level for Disney Cruise Line, Michelle.
Yeah, it's just really incredible. More so than any other ship, in our opinion, that we've seen, that theming really is built in through everything, that between the aesthetics, the activities, the characters, everything. It's just
so you'll definitely want to check that out for sure. And then this week we have a brand new episode coming. We're getting ready to head to Los Angeles for a tour all about Walt Disney's life in LA. And so we haven't done a music episode in a while. We thought we'd do a music episode this week. We're going to do our 5 favorite Disney songs from Walt's time, Michelle.
Yeah, it's when you brought it up, I thought, it's really creative coming to that. And I think it'll be interesting to hear our songs. I've already picked my list.
I have my songs. I don't have my official order yet, which is probably going to change up until the very last moment. May even change when we do the episode. You never know. But I do have songs picked. So yeah, they're all going to be songs for while Walt was with us during that time period of Disney. So you'll think back all the way from the 20s up until the mid 60s for sure. So if you're a fan of classic Disney songs, this is going to be your episode for sure. So hopefully you'll check that out. All right. Gonna get out of here. Everybody have an amazing day. It's Wednesday. We get over the hump today. We're onward to the weekend. You got this. You got this. And as I like to say every day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. We will be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. ish to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, Michelle, have a magical day. Bye.
Bye.